very providentially, His Excellency, the then Governor of Anambra State, Mr. Peter Obi, came to that function.
Oh.
And that was where the institution took off. And Peter Obi gave us 30 million naira, gave us 30 HP branded laptops, 30 kVA soundproof generator, and 18-seater bus. There's a blue bus you saw there. And he was leaving office, promised me and said, Father, even as Peter Obi, no governor, I'm already your apostle in education and human empowerment, capacity building. And since he left office, he used to come. Even last 2 weeks, we commissioned that multi-complex.
In a society that needs innovation, creativity to transform their immediate environment and to find solutions to the needs of the people, here I am in an institution that is founded basically to train innovators. Yeah, wonderful people, viewers and subscribers, I am here to bring to you one of the things that will wow you. You will never believe what my eyes is seeing here. But first, let us have an overview, an interaction with the registrar of this great institution. Sir, it's a pleasure to have you here.
A pleasure having you people.
This institution, tell us, what is it all about?
Okay, thank you very much. The BVI team, led by Chinedu Asuzu. You're welcome.
Thank you.
This institution by name is St. John Innovation Institute of Management and Technology, resident in Nene. The conception of this institution was a brainchild of the current Bishop of Awka Diocese when he was a parish priest of St. John's Catholic Church, Nene. Since then, the institution has grown, and that was far back in 1989. But by 2012, a heavy knock was given to the school by the posting of the outgoing rector, Reverend Father Francis Michael Enyisiobi, to take charge of this place, to groom it, to fortify it, to make it an institution not just for theory, but where theory and practice will blend.
All the things you're seeing right behind me are produced right in this institution. And I am here with the registrar here, who is going to take me around for us to see what the students have done for themselves. And as they are passing out today, sir, it's a pleasure to have you guys around to take me on this tour to see what is happening right here.
Thank you very much.
So you mean that what we're seeing here, we are not in a trade fair?
No, no way.
This is not a trade fair?
Produced by our students.
Produced by your students.
Yes.
So you can give us a shot of what is happening here and what you guys have been able to produce.
Okay.
Like we've seen, you've told us you've got fashion
department.
And I can see some of the things that are being done here. These are produced by your students.
Yes, yes. Where's the HOD? Where's the HOD? It's not around.
Yeah, she's not around.
Okay, so these are duvets. These are duvets, right?
Yes. Produced by our students.
Wow.
Yes, duvets.
And
wedding gowns.
Wedding gowns.
Yes. Night dresses.
Wow.
This is a pillow.
Pillows. Wow. And I can see this. This should be
This is the facilitators.
Facilitators.
Yes.
I've seen women who wear stuff like this. Wow. All produced here.
Yes.
I thought they are being imported from China.
These things are practical products produced over the years.
All right.
So during the exhibition, they bring all of them out.
Oh, that's wonderful. You take me out. It seems we have so many fashion display here.
Each student does her own stand.
Okay, each of these are for different students.
Yes.
Wow.
So that when their parents come, they see
what their children have been able to
produce.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So, as you can see, these are produced by students from this institution. And they are solving societal problem by, on the long run, employers of labor, and also
boosting our economy.
Boosting the economy and cushioning the effect of cash flight abroad.
Yes.
Because
as a matter of fact, nobody talks about Naira dollar exchange.
Yeah,
to be able to get this. Because instead of looking at the exchange rate to be able to import a nightgown or a wedding gown, the students will just produce them and sell them at a subsidized rate.
Right. So they need serious boost. We are going to go to where some of these things are being produced. Not just foreign dresses, but you see wonderful traditional clothes. You can see beads, they're being produced here, and other fabrics. You can see locally made fabrics that are being produced. This is just wonderful. All produced by the students. You can see that. All right, we still have more of them this way. What about the others? You talked about hospitality and
we'll talk about cosmetology.
Cosmetology. That's one aspect that is really very important, especially in households. Wow.
Yes, cosmetology. All kinds of.
Wow. Car wash, details, perfumes.
Labeled in such a way that you can even.
Wow. So you produce all this. Wow. What is it like being a student here? What's it like being a student, like producing all these things? Are you happy coming out to produce this? Okay. Wow. Wow. So. Okay, and definitely you will go out there and boost it into becoming a very big company, because I can see potentials here.
Sure.
Honestly, wow. Perfumes here. You have anti-dandruff shampoo. That's mostly what the cosmetologist talked. As is, and some of this weaving. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And we've seen some of them here. You see more details. Except the bleach for, wow, that's really wonderful. All produced right here. Wow, and you got more of them there.
Yes.
You got more of them here. Producing soaps, producing, I think this is liquid soap. Okay, you did that, right? Wow, that's wonderful. So, as a student, you were able to do all this. Okay, were you imported from China to do this? You studied abroad to produce this? You are trained here to produce all this. And today you're graduating, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, that's good.
I appreciate it.
Oh, you are happy, madam? Seeing your daughter produce this. All right. That's good. Kudos, sir. Congratulations. Congratulations. Well, you guys are doing a great thing here. We also have so many things here. You have bar soap. This is bar soap being produced here. You guys must have a very massive manufacturing company here.
You see
wow.
machines.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. And all of this, all being produced right here by students of this institution.
They are not producing yet the containers.
They are not producing the containers. They buy them, and but the content actually is what. But on the long run, you guys can start doing those stuff.
Have the machines.
The machines.
That's part of the sponsorship we are asking from the government.
Okay.
And from
individuals and In fact, this is exactly where empowerment is needed.
Yes.
I think that is exactly where empowerment is needed. I don't think there is any
either financial empowerment or material
empowerment. Oh, that's good. As you can see, my people, let's go in there and see where these things are being produced. Let's go in there.
Wine? Wine? Yes.
No, you're not
I'm telling you, red wine.
It's red wine.
Produced here?
Yes.
Made from?
Jiimatech.
Wow.
Yes.
What's the content?
Where is the student?
The student.
The grape.
Grape.
They use grape.
Okay, they use grape.
Yes.
They use grape.
Okay. All right. Wow.
Blending it with some other
Okay, grapefruit. Oh, I see.
yeast, water.
Whoa. This is just simple.
Yes.
It's just, this is purely organic from what I'm seeing here. It's purely organic. That's just like, oh, this is really good. This is good. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. We've got more of other juice. Wow, we've got orange juice here, and cake, and custard. That's really wonderful. You made this. How do you feel being a student of this institution?
I'm so excited. Proud of myself.
What would you have been doing if you are not here?
I've been working for a job.
Working at Abaku somewhere. But now you are a manufacturer and probably you are going to start employing people. I know you alone cannot be doing this all by yourself, but by the time you start producing in commercial quantity, all right, and you need serious support. That is what we're talking about. They need serious financial support. This
organization will link you up.
That is exactly what we are doing, and that is why we are here.
Yeah.
And I believe our people across the world, you can see what is being done here. If you're looking for where to invest in people, this is the right place to do that. And that is why we are bringing it up to you, and also the government. We are going to turn over to the page of the government and see what they can do to make sure that students that are graduating out of here are not frustrated out there, because there are a lot of factors that will mitigate their progress. And that's why we are calling for this political revolution across the nation. All right, let's go in and see the manufacturing plants. Okay, this way.
Start from here.
Okay.
There's another aspect of custard is banana.
Okay, this is another aspect of the custard. They're all wonderfully. I'm taking this, and this one seems to be tea. Wow, all produced by students here, right here. That's good. That's wonderful. So, whoa.
Fashion department.
Okay, this is the HOD.
Yes.
So you are the ones that are, training these youngsters to do these wonderful jobs out there. Wow. So what is it like you being a teacher for all of this?
Well, I'm so happy for being a teacher because we've raised many youths and students out there to make them to be self-reliant.
Okay.
They go out, they use it as a means of income to encourage their parents too. So I'm really happy in being in this particular institution. Despite teaching is a very good thing, they say teaching is a vocation, so I like it.
so these robes.
Matric gowns.
Oh, matric gowns. Oh.
Made by this department.
During the time of matriculation exhibitions.
Made by this institution.
Yes.
By themselves. And probably will start making for other institutions as well, because I knew that some of the institutions go abroad to import some of these things. All they need is proper equipment to mass produce. Right behind me you see a lot of sewing machines, and as you can see, because of electric deficiency, power deficiency, these are manuals. These are powered manuals, and it has a limit. It has to an extent it can take. But if it is electric, I believe they can produce faster and more.
As a matter of fact, the problem here is enormous.
Okay.
We have about 4 plants.
Okay.
And the cost of gas is so terrible that you can't even put them on.
This is Nigerian factor.
this
Nigeria has
factor,
happened to everybody.
Yes, so
that's why we needed a proper change.
Yes, these factors mitigate whatever we are doing, and they send us in a hopeless situation. There are some electric machines out there.
Wow.
That we cannot use them.
See the other machines.
Okay, which one is this one?
For stitching,
heating, knitting. Okay. Okay, these. All right. Do they use electricity?
No.
Okay, they are all still manual.
Once you fix the wound here, this is the starting.
Okay, all right. How I wish we are here when they are doing it properly, so that we can show you what these girls are doing and the guys are doing as well. So It's wonderful to be here, sir. It's really wonderful. We can't really take you around all the institutions because of the want of time, but this is just an intro to what is happening here. And I believe as we go on and keep bringing you more of the eye-opening, happenings right in these institutions and other related institutions like this, you will be inspired to invest in human development, because that is exactly what is happening here. It's a privilege to walk side by side with the brain behind what we have been seeing so far in this institution. Father, what we've seen here today so far is really amazing. Tell us how this journey began.
And it's a long story, but I'll make it brief.
Okay.
This place was conceived by the current Bishop of Oka,
Most
Reverend Paulinus Chukwemeke Ezokafo, when he was parish priest of the then St. John Parish, Neni, one town parish.
All right.
So he had a reception organized for the first former military governor of Anambra State, who is son of the soil here, Colonel Robert Nnemeka Konobi.
Okay.
So at that reception, the governor was excited and elected. So he asked the then parish priest, now bishop, what he would like him to do for him. He said that he needed a vocational institute. Then they had a luncheon, which was chaired by Chief Sir J.L. Onwabagana, late of the blessed memory. That's how this structure came to be. Even though I have renovated it, re-roofed it, and renovated it.
Okay.
So we came here at a point the parishioners wanted to, the NIP community wanted to reduce this place to a secondary school.
Okay.
So the bishop was not happy. So he had to call my attention and say, my son, I want you to go there and make that place the talk of the town. So I came here on the 7th of October 2012. It's exactly 10 years. By 7th of October, it will be 10 years I am here.
Okay.
And I came here, I started with, first of all, fishing out those who had, in one way or the other, contributed to the building of this place, who had supported this school as a vocational institute then.
Yeah.
By the time I came, the school was no longer the Ministry of Education. So I had to start afresh to revitalize the system, create the file, had to meet with these people, and then organized a grand reception and acknowledgement, just something like Founding Fathers Day for them. I gave them an award. They were very happy. So before I came in October 2012, and by 5th of May, I was able to commission this administrative block. And 38 toilets and bedrooms for students, a story building there.
Yeah.
So at that point, the chairman of the occasion, Young Shall Grow Motors, Chief Vincent Obianodo, said, if you don't give somebody money, he is working. If you give him money, he will do wonders. So he gave me 10 million in 2012.
Wow.
Very providentially, His Excellency, the then governor of Anambra State, Mr. Peter Obi, came to that function.
Oh.
And that was where the institution took off. And Peter Obi gave us 30 million naira, gave us 30 HP branded laptops, 30 kVA soundproof generator, and 18-seater bus. There's a blue bus you saw there. And he was living off. He promised me and said, Father, even as Peter Obi, no governor or no governor, I'm already your apostle in education and human empowerment, capacity building. And since he left office, he used to come here. Even last 2 weeks, we commissioned that multi-complex. Every drink we took here, most of them was sponsored by Peter Obi.
Wow.
So, and he was also our principal award recipient. So after that function, I started the foundation of that place in 2014, because the bishop now had to extend my boundary. My boundary was just a little. He had to now say, give Father that place for expansion. He has something upstairs. He has somewhere. He has a vision. Let him realize that vision. So that was how we started that structure. It's about 35 classrooms with 500 seating capacity.
That is massive. So that is massive.
That structure was achieved by individual support. I visit people. You know, there are 3 classes of people. You have three classes of donors, I used to say.
Okay.
You have philanthropic donors who want to give so that their name will be announced. You understand?
Yeah.
There are also donors. The 3rd class used to be my friend. These are people who are humanists. They give because they want to improve a lot. They want to improve somebody. There are also capitalist donors, those who give in order to get something in return.
And you tend to manage every one of them?
I manage all of them. But my backbench used to be the humanists.
Yeah.
So from there we came in here. By the instruction of His Excellency P2B, we had to wall off the field, the playground, so that it wouldn't be a distraction for the students. When they want to go for sports, they go through that exit, enter the field and come out. So in the event of the day, we started partnering with subsequent governments. Like here used to be the ground for Caring Family Enhancement Initiative of Her Excellency. If you look at the school library, it's branded after Chief Dr. Mrs. Ebele Chukwuobiano. She sponsored that library when she came to commission the kitchen complex, 1-story building behind this place where students prepare their meal. So from here we started also visiting this is the fashion mall. We have sewing machines there, both industrial machines. We got some from Austria, from Germany, through one Reverend Father Martin Ibe. He sent us some electric sewing machines, about 8 of them, and then industrial machines, weaving machines. So from there we started, and at that point in 2014, I initiated and said, all these things we do, let us show the world that we are now into theory, in education of theory into practice. We call it TIP in education.
All right.
Every day, people rush into university. I'm doing pub admin. Some are doing bus admin. Small time,
library science.
You will see keke admin, shuttle admin, and Okada admin. And these are new courses that will come in. And we tell them, let us do. These are the things that developed and civilized Europe. Nigeria worship paper certificate. And everybody graduates, everybody wants to be in the university, even when you go to JAM, there are JAM special centers. There are students who come in here, they have 9 A's, 8 A's. You set an exam, they can't write. Even you give them expo, they can't copy. You wonder how they got those nice results. So that's the problem of our society, but it's a story for another day. We are talking about Jiimatech. Now, with the event of the day unfolding, we had to, through the help of people who I approached, there was an MDG ICT center there. Eventually, you know, our government, when one government comes, it has a policy. The next government comes and give away those policies and forget about them, dump them, stagnate them, and start another policy altogether. That's how we're talking about economic inflation and all those things. It's mismanagement. Our problem is leadership problem. As I started this project, I said, Peter planted, Willie watered, Charles Chukwuma, see, will commission. I was focused here. I know what I thought. I won't go into that one. As I said earlier, we wanted to make this place have an effect in the society. So we had to establish a bakery here. So here, you will go with St. John's special bread.
Wow.
You will go with the jumbo size, the big one.
I'll go with much more than that. I'll go with
all
much
these
more
things.
than that.
So we have, with NAFDAC number, we are operating under the approval of NAFDAC.
Wow.
And so they are renewing our license again. So, and even NAFDAC came, they were also pushing me to register all those things. These custards. And also I told them one after the other. If you look at this, you see nice packaging.
Very wonderful finishing.
You see the finishing.
Yes.
I want to tell you that what is inside is far better than what is outside. So accept it. And these are youths, I have lots and lots of them. You see people who are coming in, they are shouting Jesus, Jesus. And Jesus is taking siesta. Here they are shouting. Because what they are seeing is overwhelming them.
Yeah.
And here we had to, at a point I said, you go to polytechnics, universities, can you give us affiliation?
Yeah.
Let there be also that paper backup for what we are doing.
Yeah.
And they said,
like accreditations and all of that.
The due process, and at a point, I abandoned them and left for Abuja. So the federal government has given us approval in principle. That's why we answer St. John Innovation Institute of Management and Technology.
That's wonderful.
They have given us instruction and then on how to. So, and we are looking up for immediate accreditation.
Okay.
We have started equipping the school, the laboratories, after which we invite them. We got approval in principle from Federal Ministry of Education, National Board for Technical Education, Kaduna, NBTE, from Federal Ministry of Science and Technology, from Federal Ministry of Justice, and then got registered by Corporate Affairs Commission.
All right.
So, this is where you are. So, we now started equipping the place. You see these buses, all these buses are serving the bakery.
Wow. So just like a pure commercial, I was discussing with someone.
Yes, we have bakery.
We have institution that can run by itself to a large extent moving forward.
When you go on into Federal Ministry of Education and under NBTE, there is what is called IEI, Innovative Enterprise Institutions. That's where we keyed in.
Yeah.
Officially, Polytechnic should be polytechnology, monotechnology. But eventually, they now used all these admin and humanities and flooded over the academic program of university, of polytechnics. So polytechnics have drifted away from what they were meant to be.
Yeah. And this one is not going towards that direction.
Is better. And why they are doing that is that when you go to those things, those clumsy and lazy courses, population will be flooding up and down so that they make money. Here is not make money. We want to make human beings.
Okay.
So we want to make human beings. We want to build people's capacity.
And that's
let them be trained to become employers of labor.
Honestly,
that's it. It's not just. It's not made. There is nothing here that is not prepared in our lab by each individual students. As I am talking to before now, the lecturers had gone one by one and assessed their presentation, the way they packed them. They are being monitored from production to finish.
Okay.
So that's why you see that today their parents, their friends, and friends of the institution are coming to see, and then after this now they are leaving us by Tuesday to go on 6 months industrial sewage program training. Okay. After which they come back and defend, because the lecturers will go to their establishments where they are to monitor them and assess them and come back with reports. They will now come back and defend what they have done out there.
Okay.
At that, we can now say you are
good to go.
Graduate of St. John Innovation Institute of Management and Technology, Jiimatech Neni. Okay. It is me that coined it. It is me that is my bishop said, if you know what you have to do to make it move, go and do it. I said, my Lord, the only thing is to upgrade. He said, upgrade, continue upgrading. I don't have money. I said, don't worry. The Lord will provide. And the Lord has provided. And he will continue to provide.
Yes.
There are humanists who want to key into things that structure here is at the tune of, that structure you are looking at, the academic complex, / auditorium, is at the tune of,
this is massive.
Is at the tune of 400 and something million naira.
Wow.
And they said this father that came, he came all of a sudden, opened up administrative block, opened up the convenience. I had to sell my car and terminate my savings. I was the gospel artist. That was my first album. And I have other albums now. And when I made the money, I had to push all of them into my project. I want to tell you that this structure you see, I used my head to carry blocks up to that place with my students to where we were managing the money we were getting from people. That school main gate, I was on top of that gate and was casting concrete until I finished 38 bags for the parapet.
Wow.
And came down. So It doesn't change me. I have opportunities. My students will go on vacation. I will go and wash their toilets. I will use chemical and wash it. When they come, it becomes more neat. You understand? And all those things, they make me become, and as you see me, I'm a radical priest.
No, of course.
And if I tell you now, you will dry like a bone. You will dry off immediately. Because
I'm not yet.
That's how my God makes it. And he answered me up all my prayers.
Yep.
I had 2 months to prepare for the painting, wiring of this structure. When I told the governing board, they said, how can we do it? I said, let us start. God will do it. By the time we finished, we were into debts of about 12 million. And people wrote those money off. I had challenges here, even to swim against the current. Here was nothing. Here was abused. Sorry to say that before I came here. Boys came in here to abuse, and that's why you have this demarcation. And the bishop came and said, somebody who is reasonable had come here. You see this line?
Yeah.
You see where the first fence I built was stopped. The bishop came and said, you add 2 more blocks. So they used to have open bedrooms here. Okay. Before I came and demolished it and built this one. Yeah. Built the ICT. Built plant houses. And I have about 5 generating sets here. So these are the things that a priest friend sent us about 8,000 books from US. The library is well equipped.
Thank you so much, sir.
I want to appreciate BVI International for being here today.
Thank you.
So I know this relationship is not going to do me any good other than fulfillment. That these people, this place has turned over 1,000 youths into the society.
Yeah.
And you will see, as they are coming now, you also see those who have passed out before coming back to see their younger ones and stand by them. Yeah. So I want to tell you, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And come again.
We will.
Come again.
As a matter of fact, we've made a commitment. I have discussed with my team that we will partner with this institution.